Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Gritcast, guys. I think it's been like, what, 2 months since all three of us have been on the same video or show or episode?
Been a minute.
I think, yeah, the last time we did a show was the post-draft, was it not?
Yeah, I think
Or
so.
was it free agency?
I think free agency.
Free agency, that's what it was.
Well, life has been busy. I moved houses, and then I moved from my apartment back to my house, and then I also went on vacation. So that was that. I don't know what Matt does. I don't know what Darius does either. But you know, Darius
we held it down.
Darius is back in school.
I actually graduated.
Matt,
Thank you
graduated
very much.
already?
Yeah.
Wow. It's a quick program.
It was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so yeah, we've just been chilling. I hope you guys have enjoyed our off-season content so far. But guys, the season is ramping up, and whenever new hockey starts, the new NHL game starts. The fellas have been doing some videos on the trailers. You guys played the beta. We'll talk about the beta a little bit in this video. I didn't get to play it because they didn't send me a code, but that's beyond me. But a new trailer dropped this morning, guys, at 11. We were supposed to do a live reaction. Me and Matt haven't watched it, but Darius did. So
you can thank Darius.
Yeah, you can thank Darius
ruined it for the class.
But This is the NHL 24 official gameplay trailer deep dive featuring the NHL's EA Sports NHL's mouthpiece or spokesperson mascot, the biggest YouTuber on the platform, Nasher. So yeah, let's get into it. It's 15 minutes, so y'all gotta lock in here. Let's get into it.
A long one.
Let's get it.
Man, this shit sucks.
Dude, that first goal is hilarious.
Yeah, like a bunch of these, they're very weak.
Just to chime in too, like during the beta, these new goal celebration like angles, that's a thing now.
I heard it's bad.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's all cinematic, yeah.
Let's take a deep dive into all of the new features that NHL 24 has to offer. My name's Nasher. I'm a hockey and NHL content creator, and I had the chance to play NHL 24. I'll be showing you raw overhead gameplay so you can see
Puppet
how the
61
game plays
probably
and how
telling
the
us about the deep dive.
as well. I
Relax,
also sat down
relax.
with the lead creative director of NHL 24, Mike Englehart, who's going to give us some insight as to why they made these changes. Let's go ahead and jump into this thing. The biggest change, without a doubt, to how the game plays this year is the exhaust engine and everything that falls underneath that. This new system is meant to emulate those real NHL shifts where pucks are pinned in the offensive zone for an extended period of time.
That was a minor-ass shot.
I know.
By taking shots, completing hits, and holding possession of the puck, a meter will fill.
Goalies do not flop that much, I'll tell you that.
No, that's one thing I keep seeing in all these videos.
Improving your passing, your shooting, and
What
your
the hell
speed.
was that?
Not
Yeah.
only do you get a boost on offense, but the defensive team is going to be pinned as well, affecting their skating and stamina. Mike talked about some.
Also,
of the
whoever's
issues defense
controlling
will face,
Barzell
as
there,
well as having
way
to
out of
use
position, man.
Defensively, you're
That's how
going to
you
be
play
hit
defense,
with a
Darius.
effect,
That's
so
fine.
a bit of lactic acid in the legs, your stamina is going to burn off a bit quicker.
See, this
And
has
you got
the
30
like
seconds to
potential to
make
be
the
very
most of it,
broken.
but the defensive
Oh
team
yeah,
can
especially
defuse
if you
this
just
with
run it
getting
up like in the
puck
corner or
line
something,
for
just
5
rag the
seconds
puck.
continuously.
This
Isn't it based on shots and stuff, though?
It's supposed to be, but in the beta, if you just like skated in the corner for like 20 seconds, it filled up.
Yeah, there's a bunch of variables. It's like hits, shots, time spent.
Yeah.
The difference right there on the ice. Also, the
Dump that in.
What the fuck was that?
Dump that in. I don't know what that was.
Let's go, line A. What are we doing here, buddy?
Blinking red, and that's when you know you can take it.
Oh yeah, there it is.
While playing the game, this really does
Nonchalant.
become a battle, and on defense, you are doing
Skates
everything
right into the
in your
guy.
power to get the puck out of the zone. Speaking of that, on defense, the way to end this sustained
What was
pressure is
that?
simple. All you have to do is
Who just
clear the
winds
puck
up in the
out of
slot
zone
like
for
that?
5
Dude,
seconds.
that's-
I saw a lot of
that
questions
was
about
tennis
this, and
there.
the answer
Nobody
is
can
no.
hold onto the
Icing
puck.
Hold on, hold on,
does
hold on,
not
hold on.
reset the meter. So
Icing
you will
does
go
not
to
reset the
face
meter.
off, and that bar will still be full.
Which
Not
makes
only will
sense,
the
good.
players on the ice
Good,
be
that's good.
impacted by the
Yes.
Because icing
exhaust
used to be
engine,
useless.
But also
Yes.
the goaltenders as well. Let's have Mike hop in to discuss how the fatigue can affect the
Man,
goaltender
Freddie Anderson is not
just
saving
as
that
much
shit,
No.
bro. I'll tell you guys that
No.
much right
Goalies
now.
will now have visible energy levels in the game, shots on net.
You can
getting
see that
moving left and
stupid
right.
ass
Dude,
tether
the
system.
goaltending in the beta, horrible. Watch
This will
the
affect their
goaltending
precision,
here.
so their
It
ability
always
to
gets
make
pulled to
saves
the middle for no
accurately.
reason.
So you're going to see more rebounds. You're also going to see the goalie start to
That
change
doesn't
their
happen.
stance,
Holy
the
fuck,
type of
Johnson,
saves that
quick.
they throw. And at the
Where's
end of the
Beacons?
day, we should see more goals scored from more dangerous places.
Yeah, right.
Oh my goodness.
Some of that
That's
predictability.
that's an
NHL
NHL
11.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only does is the
I
exact
get it's
same
Ovechkin, but
the
fuck.
players, but it
Oh, why'd he go down there?
Brad!
When tired, the goalies become a little bit slower on those post-to-post movements, but where
We've
you
seen that
really
save
see it
3
is
times
with the
already. Just
rebounds
saying.
and the desperation saves. If a
That's
low
the
shot
only
is
one they
taken
could
Okay,
get,
so-
so they're just
so guys,
reusing it.
bounces
But
across
why is
the
he
big
diving?
feature-
an energized
Hold on,
goalie
hold on.
will
The
be
big feature in this
shift
game is the
over
goalie
and
lies
make that
down.
save as they should. If a goalie's fatigued during that same opportunity, they're going to be way
Pass should
more
have been
likely
picked
to
off.
go for that crazy diving desperation save.
Why is he diving the
Why
wrong
is he
way?
diving the wrong
Desperation
way?
saves will work. I saw some of the craziest
I'm
saves
so
that I have
confused.
ever seen in hockey video games. But in terms of actually playing and what happens most of the time
Oh.
as it should, the goalie is left
No way
off
does
and
Tyler
the net
Toffoli
is
do
left
that.
open.
Are you
Hey,
kidding
the
me?
guy,
No,
the
that was
guy
kinda
had 40
cool.
goals last
Rebound
year.
goals.
The guy had 40
That was
goals
alright.
last year, man.
Oh
The
my
issue in
goodness.
NHL 23 was the predictability of a lot of the goals. People would wait for that picture-perfect shot, whether that be across
No
crease
shit.
or
Yeah,
cutting
right.
across the net. Goals are going in a variety
Yeah, let's
of
show him,
different
let's show
ways,
him.
and Mike's noticing
What?
that in their
Dude, oh
testing
my
as well.
god.
But as you see the
last
goalie
game.
start to become a bit
Oh,
more
wow,
active
look.
and leave
What
the
the
net
fuck?
wide open, you
That's-
should be incentivized
What
to
is
puck towards the net.
that? What
You
is
don't
that?
have to work the puck in.
I don't think Omar did that once except in the playoffs.
Oh, Mark never made that move.
Range of goal scoring variety.
Some of these I
Goalie
understand because the
fatigue, it
goalie's
allows you to
screening.
personalize your game
hold on,
and get
hold
a
on,
bit
hold on.
more creative. You might take more of those
Jonathan Quick, yeah,
unique
no fucking shit. That guy's
off-angle
never in
shots
position.
because it's gonna wear that goalie down.
Why is it, wait,
It's
y'all
also
see the goalie was
interesting
wearing the
how
C
game
there?
changes from
I
the
know it's
start
like
of
a-
the period to the end of the period. At the start,
That's
you may
funny.
need to actually dangle a goalie out, beat him with the backhand forehand. At the end of the
Mikey!
period, you can maybe depend more on those
Oh,
consistent
no.
rebound shots. So goalie fatigue
Oh, what the
can
fuck?
affect
What was
you
that?
Wait, where's the defense? Oh, rewind that, rewind that. Where was
No,
the
that was last game.
defense?
That was
I think
last
that
game. That
was-
was last game.
I
That
think
was
that
last
was
game.
Oh, was it?
3, yeah.
And he
Okay.
black and white clip. Yo, man, he
That's
black and
matchup.
white clip is the
Oh,
last
okay,
game. Yeah.
okay.
And it completely resets, obviously, with the start of a new period. These two features combine to make this one of the most different feeling NHL games we've had in a long time, and Mike even said that himself.
We think these changes are good. We think they're authentic. We think they add new
Out
life.
of
Oh yeah,
position.
Arizona,
And more importantly,
Arizona, Anaheim.
I always like in
That's
good
how you
sports
showcase your
games
game.
to,
Barn
you know,
burner.
eating your favorite snack. You always want one more.
Why we keep seeing the
See,
same
I don't
clips?
know. I don't know why. Who's that?
Maybe you got something to do. Be
Oh.
like,
Jake
"Ah,
Allen?
time to
Sam
sneak in
Montembeau?
one
I don't
more."
know.
Yeah, I was gonna say Montembeau.
Oh, that's not
Triangle.
happening against the Leafs.
Triangle.
That's happening against the
A
Leafs.
breath of
Come on,
fresh
man.
air to the NHL
Morgan
series.
Riley's not letting that
Next,
happen.
let's discuss
Let's go
the new
here.
hitting system called
Hitting. This is something I wanted to
physics-based
see.
contact. They've essentially tweaked and
See, I got
reworked the
used to the
controls
hitting.
to give you more
I think it's
options on
terrible.
how you play the body.
That's 'cause you
In NHL
stink.
23, it felt like you were going for a hit and just hoping
Okay, you know
for a
what?
certain
Can you
result.
pause it for a second,
Sometimes
Darius?
you would
Yeah,
go
yeah.
I just want to say, like, NHL 23 to them must have been fucking ass. Like, they are just, this whole trailer.
Ripping it apart.
This
Yeah.
whole
Ripping the
trailer's
old
been-
game apart. Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, how can you put that product out and then, like, you know, tell everyone to buy it? Do you remember when they first dropped NHL 23? And then everyone's like, you guys should add these features? And then, like, right away they were like, nah, we're looking towards NHL 24.
24.
Motherfucker, the game just dropped. And then I can see in this, like, I think EA had a change in, like developers or something. Like,
They must have,
they're,
yeah, this summer.
they're actually listening. They're actually listening to feedback it seems based on their Twitter account, which is cool. Like, it's the bare minimum, but it's cool. But, like, I don't know how you can drop this trailer and be like, oh, everything in the last game was trash. Like, that just makes me feel bad about consuming the product. I
Two
don't know.
things on that point, though. I'm pretty sure somewhere in the last cycle between these two games, they did change developers, and there's new people working there. But obviously, it's too late to have any real change for this game coming out.
Yeah.
But like, do you remember when NHL 23 came out? Like, they were already talking about NHL 24, and then in the first trailer for NHL 24, they're talking about NHL 25.
Yeah, it was
That
their
doesn't make me
creation
feel good.
suite.
Yeah, like it
Yeah,
doesn't make me feel
'cause
good
they're-
about buying this game, man.
Because they were saying like everything
Man,
that you
You're also gonna
unlock.
put your credit card information in there anyway, bro.
And it's
So
not.
it doesn't
I'm
matter.
not getting it. I'm not getting it.
You're not. Yeah, he's not getting it. Yeah, wait till you guys watching the channel see our YouTube shorts about our comeback being down 5-1 or something.
Wait, yeah,
we
wait
won
till Black
6-5,
Friday.
and
Boxing Day.
and then center is gonna be Iron Big Man. He's gonna go 0 for 19 on faceoffs, but somehow we'll win 6-5. All right, you can press play.
Alright.
Gain
We'll
some
continue.
speed, gain some momentum, going for that game-changing check, and
Michael
all it resulted
Mario!
with was a
Michael
slight
Mario.
bump. In NHL 24, this has been reworked to allow you to have complete
Holy fuck,
control.
Makar.
If you want to go for a
Bro, he
you'll
fucking
just
killed
flick
him.
up on the analog stick. That'll give him that light shove. However, if you want to wind up that high-impact check,
Damn!
to initiate it and then
Surprised
explode
Chikrin didn't hurt himself on that play.
Mike
You're
found that
fucked,
these
Matt.
different hitting
the
decisions
fuck is
will
number
change
nine?
the
Oh,
way
darn
the
fuck.
players think about the game.
And I think the
Oh,
That's not happening to
that's a-
Matthews.
that's a-
That's
that's
not
a
happening to
clip.
Matthews.
That's
That's
a
not happening to
clipping.
Matthews.
in the past
He's
hasn't really had a
6'3".
big
Oh.
That's not happening to Matthews.
stamina.
Oh, right
You
his
know who else
fucking
is-
head.
Quick.
He punched
So
it. He punched him in the
people
fucking
usually
head.
put
Oh, the
And
glass
broke the
broke.
glass.
Would be the best way to defend.
And the
Did you
fans do
Jack.
not react at all.
Let's go, Tavares. Oh, same clip 5 times. Let's go, run it back. Oh, zoom in, slow motion. Yep.
And you hit them, they're going to recover.
That's a head hit.
Damn.
Dante Fabro stinks.
They're
Oh!
going to be picking themselves up slowly, giving
McCabe,
you
I can believe it.
an advantage. Somebody's going to be open.
Sam Lafferty.
Guy, you got to go.
Wow, you see how he like fucking morphed through the guys on the bench? They didn't even
Obviously in
move.
hockey, there's a time and place for each. Not every single hit you go for, you want to be a huge
Yeah,
hit.
Darius.
Sometimes you want just
Yeah, Darius,
enough
watch.
to lightly
Oh, there's the
knock
same
them
clip
off the
again.
puck. But other times you're gonna want to lay that big check to take your opponent out of the play. I'll say right away, hitting definitely feels more
Sure, same
rewarding
hit,
here
dude.
in NHL 24. When you actually wind
Oh
up
my
that
God,
hit and
Brody.
time it correctly, it
Oh!
just feels great. But on the opposite side, hitting is definitely more difficult, and now it is more of a skill. You have to time that hit correctly.
Darius move
or
right
else
there.
You're just gonna get
Oh, not that
tangled
one,
or
but the one
burned to
before.
the outside.
Ref,
If you're
I'm not even
so
holding the
early
button.
that you're winding up that hit, that's gonna allow your opponent to make a quick move to get around you. When you do finally connect on that big hit, it feels satisfying.
Why
and
are we
you're
watching the
rewarded
same
for it
clips
as
like
well.
5
your
times
opponent's
over?
gonna be slow to get
I don't
up
know.
and slow to get back into the
They gotta pack
Quite a
15
ton of
minutes into
different
it.
ragdoll
You're the
face-to-face
YouTube fresh.
animations,
Darius, you know about the
where
YouTube
Yeah,
you
yeah,
fresh.
the
go,
ad
there's
rev.
how
They
the
need that ad
body is
rev.
impacted. That's all going to change what animation you get.
just fell.
And
What
the
was
best
that?
part,
It
you
wasn't
can
even
now
a hit.
body people over the bench and even
Oh, he just
break
tossed
the
them over the
glass
boards.
on very special
Bertuzzi!
occasions.
Oh,
It
damn!
seems
Oh, the glass
like
broke
They showed that
again.
hit.
also somewhat
They showed that
rare.
hit
We were
already.
going out of our way to try to get those hits, and it only happened once, maybe twice a game.
Just
Along
like the
with that,
Michigan.
there's
So-
also a dedicated
So yeah,
hit
it's
check
gonna
button
happen
now, so
5
you
times
won't
a game now.
accidentally
that
Well,
I
no,
said
no,
that.
but like
hit at the
I'm
wrong
saying, like
time.
how
If
often do
somebody's
massive
burning
hits
you along
happen
the
in a normal
boards,
game?
hit
Maybe
that hit
twice.
check button,
You know what I mean?
And they'll go flying. It sounds
Once
like
if you're
success you may
lucky.
have had in the past is not going to work the same here in NHL 24.
I think with the game in general, what
Mom, a
players
floating
are gonna
head, what
have
the
to
fuck?
realize is the recipe that we.
No way does Barabanov do that. Are you
Hey, that
serious?
guy was like half a point a
Why
game
is-
last year, Matt.
why is
Have
Carlson
some
still on
respect.
the Sharks?
Why
Why is Carlson still on the Sharks?
Face-to-face contact is high risk, high reward. You'll make some mistakes. It'll take some getting used to, but once you have it down, it feels really solid. And honestly, what's most
Damn.
important is that it just
So Matt
feels
Martin would
fun.
kill him
The
after,
hitting
what?
montages are going to go crazy. Now let's talk about more of a minor feature that I think the experience.
Okay, I
NHL
like this.
players
This is the
will
best thing
really
they have.
Well,
enjoy.
yeah, that's
Vision passing
I didn't
is
get
a
to
new
try, but it
passing
seems like it's really
modifier
good.
That allows you to hold the pass button.
I didn't see any of the
and
quick
icons
passes,
appear
though,
above
in the
the
beta.
player's head.
I don't know
This
about
means
you,
that
Matt,
any
but-
given time on the ice, you can make a
I mean, was it
pass
just
to
YouTube
any
play?
player
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah.
I found
Maybe
this
that's
to be
why?
particularly
I don't know.
helpful with breakouts and stretch passes. In NHL 23, you'd send passes up the ice, and it would just go to the wrong guy. You can also
Yeah,
roll
that's a
shit on
Bennington
power
goal to
plays
let in.
find those tight lanes that maybe you couldn't find before, but now
Why are you
can
going
do
What
down
are you
there?
diving
What are
like
you
that for,
doing?
Markstrom? Yeah, I get it's Jacob Markstrom, but-
passing attribute still matters.
No
so
way,
now
man.
Why are you going down?
Wow.
Gonna be an absolute dime.
Now, like vision passing is the thing that I lean on.
You know, I think
And
for like
the nice thing is, without
someone like
making
me who's like a
any
really big
substantial
passer,
changes to our
you know,
AI,
sometimes
we're creating
When?
a
this will be
hockey
helpful.
because the ice is more open. Obviously, if you got defenders between you and
Let's go, Matthews. Backhand trouble, buddy.
you still have to
Woo!
respect the space, but there's also moments where you sneak it through the seam and you hit
One
it down
hand
for
on
a
the stick?
breakaway, and those moments just haven't
Yeah,
happened.
this is the
No,
new
no.
puck
So-
protect.
For the
No,
most
no.
part, it definitely helps in setting up those tic-tac-toe plays that we all know.
There's
and
the
love.
first clip.
Speaking of
Alright.
tic-tac-toe, they've also added one-touch passing, so as a pass is on its way across to another
What
player,
the fuck was that?
That was kind of
pre-hit a
messy, no?
button, making that pass
What about the
directly
one-timers,
one touch
like-
to the next player. Experienced players with a good eye for the game will
Okay, that's
quickly
alright.
pick
It's
up on this
faster.
open
I like
space.
that.
No, I like that. That's good.
It's
The power
faster.
plays actually will be
It looks a little
realistic.
messy, though, I
See
think.
opportunities. You couldn't do
Like
it.
the-
You had
the
to
puck
wait for
pickups
possession,
there,
Make
like,
pass,
I
the
don't know.
window is gone, and you know that seconds matter out there. So that's what we wanted to bring in. And you
Who's
can pull off
playing
some
for
pretty
these clips, though?
tic-tac-toe goals
Like,
out
there's a
there.
lot of like backhand
It's not a
accident
crazy
goals.
change, but definitely appreciated, and I think
Me
we'll
and
see
Matt.
a lot more highlight reel passing
Yes,
play
sir.
here in
Citrus
NHL.
slime.
Yeah.
Real ones
Let's
know.
talk about total control controller
controls.
mapping. This is a brand new controller scheme for NHL 24 that maps some of the more difficult deeks in the game to buttons on the controller. One of the more common
That's
complaints from
awful.
casual players is they just simply could not pull off some of the more difficult.
Oh, there it
Skill
is.
issue.
There it
Pause
is.
it. Pause
That's
it.
his-
Pause it.
dude,
Pause it.
there
Pause
it
it.
is.
Pause
There-
this shit.
there
Pause
it
this
is,
shit.
folks.
Pause this shit. That's a fucking skill issue. That's a skill gap. Every game. Oh my god, I'm about to get so fucking mad. Every game needs a skill gap. That's how you know
God.
you separate the good players from the bad players, right?
Yep.
If a fucking idiot doesn't know how to do, first of all, the fucking Forsberg is 2 buttons. Are you serious? You go like
It's so
this.
easy to do. It's so easy to do.
And also for the dumb people on Twitter or whatever are like, oh, I can't do the Michigan. Nobody can do the fucking Michigan. That's the point. It's not easy. Like even when like I think us three were pretty skilled players in NHL. We've been playing for a long time. It's not easy to get them. You have to like hold the button, then hold this one, then like rotate it, and hold. It should be hard.
It's hard to do.
Stupid fucking game.
It's hard to do. It's hard to do in real life. It's hard to do in real life. Like you never see it. You see it once a season. Okay, in the NHL,
like, maybe twice.
Yeah.
Maybe
do you
twice.
see?
And then in the comments, all these people are like, oh, all these kids know how to do it now. Yeah, in practice on an empty net, guys. What are we talking about? It's hard to do. It should be hard to do, not Y or triangle, and you do it. And wait till we press play again. You're gonna get even more mad. But anyway, just
See, this is
I
like
didn't play the beta. I didn't play the beta, so
in FIFA. This is like in FIFA, I've been trying to say, if they added like all the skill moves to one button, because the skill moves in FIFA are tough to do for a
They
reason.
should be. They should. That's how you create a skill gap, bro. The issue is when people who are bad at the game complain about it being too hard. I know it's common to be like, bro, skill issue. It's literally a fucking skill issue. Like if you ask the only reason I got better at certain moves is because I went into practice mode and learned like the buttons for it. And even after sitting in practice mode, doing the Michigan for like hours, I still can't do it in a game because it's not easy. But like between the legs, it's not easy, but it's not that hard. You just press like L1 and then press in on the right joystick.
Yeah,
it's not that hard. Or like the Forsberg is literally 2 buttons. Like it shouldn't be. They should not make these moves easier because that's like if everyone can do the lacrosse stick, like what's so special about it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you see it 3-4 times a game, then what's special about it? And it should be special, right?
Yeah.
And
like,
changing the
cool.
controls, like I use puck protect a lot personally, right? And it works really well if you know how to use it. It's gonna be useless this year. It's gonna be useless because you want to go between the legs, which you can't even cancel. Yeah. You can't even fake it. If you let go of the button, it shoots.
That's the only one that you can't cancel out of all the 4 face buttons with the total control leaks.
When they talk about, oh guys, we added 50 more celebrations. Well, you can only use one. Anyway,
we're listening to the community though. We're listening to the community how you guys wanted group celebrations, but now we're taking them out for cinematic.
We're such dude. If I was watching this video, I'd be like, these guys just fucking hate everything. Like it'd be so funny. We're such haters. Anyway,
no. This is my This is my thing. This is my
Let him talk to you.
Oh my god.
If you showed somebody in 2014, this is what NHL 24 looks like on PS5 with no new features, we'd be losing our like people would be losing their minds.
What do you mean, bro? They added vision passing.
They've made no progress since NHL 17. There's 0. And the excuse for so long.
They added vision passing, bro.
Oh, great. Patch worthy.
And the goalie falls.
Again,
multiple times.
Falls differently this time. He falls differently. Okay, should we continue?
Yeah. Press play. I'm sorry.
Matt, do you have anything to add?
Not so much. No, I think you two have encapsulated all of my thoughts and feelings towards this game in the 10 minutes. In the 10 minutes that we watched so far.
We will do a quick wrap up of our final thoughts.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for people that are watching this and like thought we're gonna come in here with a positive attitude. Like,
what is there to be happy
to the wrong show
with this game?
First of all, Darius, shut the fuck up for a second. I want to say something, okay? When that first trailer came out, like I think 2 weeks ago, I was on the airplane actually, and I was watching it. And I was like, okay, this is like some of the stuff I like the features. Like that's vision passing is cool. The hitting is interesting. When I don't play goalie, but hearing about the goalie stuff made me think it'd be easier for you two and like Jim and Brad who play goalie. I thought it would be easier. Obviously that's not the case. But I just like a lot of it looked cooler and more fluid. But I didn't get to play the beta, so I can't speak on that. But you two did say like none of it functions properly. And I thought the sustained pressure thing is cool because it actually makes sense. I hate when we have the puck in someone's zone for 3 minutes or icings and stuff, and there's no actually legitimate competitive advantage for that happening. So I can appreciate that, but I think it just needs to be implemented better. But play the video. We got 4 minutes. Play the video.
Triangle button is the Michigan. So in order to complete the Michigan, you'll go behind the net, hold Y for a certain amount of time, let go, and that initiates it. Now, you still have to time these dekes, and they're not easy to score. So to do the Michigan, you have to
please.
hold it for the exact amount of time, but it is definitely much easier than last year.
It should be easier, Nasher, you fucker. Anyway.
The new dekes, will they be able to
Like,
score on them? Probably not.
I guess that's okay
because
because it's a penalty
Fucking
shot.
Joe
but-
Juanicha! Fucking Joe Juanicha's in the
I know
Michigan!
there's lots of people out there, including myself, that
McDavid would never do
hours
the Michigan.
perfecting the
Like,
old dekes.
even I would
asked
say
Mike
that.
straight up, are the dekes too easy under these
He's not
new
skilled
controls?
enough.
And this was his response.
He just
in
looked
a
for
way
Hyman in
where
front.
You've got to find the right location. You've got to find the right frame to activate it on.
Dude, the Michigan's
it's
gonna
not
be
a
too
gimme goal.
easy,
I mean,
bro.
having
This
said
guy's
that,
facing the
it's
wrong
very
fucking
good.
way.
You're
His
facing the wrong
name.
way, first of all. Obviously, you can't pull it off.
You know, if that ends up being something where it becomes too easy,
Fucking
Their
seriously,
argument is,
dude.
hey, don't face the
once
boards.
it's out, but,
That's the hard
let's
part.
kinda wait and see how it
Face the
plays
right
out.
way.
So for good or for
But
bad,
when has
it's
anyone
kinda
ever done the
easy to
Michigan on a
play,
fucking
good little
breakaway?
bit. Also, it is completely
You're
optional.
about to
You
see
can
a lot of
still
it.
play with the normal skill stick controls. Oh, I almost forgot to mention there is a reverse hit button now, so any player
Oh,
has the
big
ability
whoop.
to reverse hit. It's still
Yo,
tough to do.
could you imagine
but you can do it.
if you're like
And
a
while we're on
goalie
the topic of controls, we
and, like,
have to mention the
it's
changes
like-
to
it's like
the left
3-2,
trigger and
and
back skate.
say
Its
fucking Darius
use,
takes
as
penalty,
we
that'll
know,
happen.
has been
and the guy
effectively
comes in
removed from
and hits
the
you with
game.
a
Mike gives us
breakaway
the full
forehand,
rundown.
Michigan.
And
I
one thing
cried.
with skating backwards was it
Delete
was
the fucking game.
really almost invincible.
This is a good thing,
Okay,
getting rid of the
but also-
backwards
Okay, good.
skating.
We're
They took
responsible
out
for
figure
making the game
skating.
that's
Yeah.
fun,
No way does
creative,
Pietrangelo do that.
authentic,
Come on,
real
give me a
game.
break.
Hey, bro, in NHL 23, which EA has admitted is fucking trash.
So we've changed
They
it in a
might.
way to allow you
Yep.
to create, open space by pivoting at the right
Wow,
side.
Frankfurt,
and
Toronto,
what you
Spinorama?
at the right and what you want on.
And the
But it was
goalie
about
falls
putting in
down.
So Isaac
Shocker.
Lindstrom.
a little bit more hockey and making sure people can't manipulate the experience and affect other people.
From what I've seen, how you enter the zone and set up the offense has changed entirely. And while you still can back
What is
skate
that
under
formation
certain
on
situations,
offense?
you definitely can't.
I got a
do
2-1-0,
it like
Darius.
you
Holy
did before.
smokes,
And last
man.
but certainly
Spread
not
out.
least, don't worry, goalies. I didn't forget about you. They've added new human goalie controls that make it a bit easier to pick up a controller
pause
and
this?
play in goal for the first time.
The
Essentially,
video's almost
these
over.
are
Video's
not
almost
over.
over.
Okay,
Video's almost
so
over.
you can't accidentally roam
Darius
away,
is
and you
ready
can just
to
focus
unload.
on making
I don't know who
mistakes.
made the tether control, but they got him fired, bro. Like that. What a bad idea.
How do they make it look so easy here?
That's
Are
what
you
I'm saying. It
serious?
did not look like this.
And better for the more experienced. Don't get
You
me
couldn't
wrong,
even
goalie
move.
is still one of the most difficult positions in the game, and they've added some features for the more experienced tendies as well. The new instinct system allows experienced goalies to try to predict where they think the shooter is going to go. For example, if you're in
Isn't
a
that the whole
NHL
point?
game and see that their center has
Isn't
been
the whole point
sniping
of
you
being a goalie?
glove side over and
Guessing
over
where the
again,
shooter's
you
gonna
can
shoot.
start to predict where those shots are
Nah.
going. If you guess correctly,
Nah.
you'll get a boost and
Reinventing
have
the
a better
wheel.
shot of pulling off that save, and if you guess wrong, well, you guessed it, a better chance of it going in. By no means is it set in stone that if you make a mistake with the instinct, it will go in. This is just a game within a game, just that little extra bonus.
A
You see
game
a shooter
within a
beat you
game.
glove side all game. Now we can start to predict that. With some of the new goalie
Oh, you
animations
guessed
we
right. What?
mentioned
You knew it was
earlier,
going
I think
5 when you let it
will
in.
have a good time with this new system and hopefully be able to
That's
make
fucking
some
John
Dude,
Gibson,
he's letting
buddy.
Big thanks to Mike
That's
for
just
the
John
interview and
Gibson. That's not the
openness
game.
regarding this series. This was his final
Get John
That's the
Gibson
Freddie
at
Anderson
Anaheim.
special. It's going 5-0,
Wanted to
and it
play
still goes
with
5-0.
Being here way later at night on the couch because it's like one more. Because every game has a surprise, which is again real.
One more what, bro?
Yeah, the surprise is it takes your $80. You don't know where it went.
In a sports
Yeah,
game,
$80 plus
it's
tax,
really
buddy.
promising.
Yeah.
I think we have that this year.
And that
That's
being
a
said,
bill
I think
here in
that about
Canada.
sums up our NHL 24 gameplay deep dive. Overall, I think it's safe to say this is the most different
That's a deep
NHL
dive?
game that we've had in many years. I'm pumped
Shut
to
up,
see how all
Darius.
these features and systems come into play once we all
Darius,
get
you're
our
just an
hands on
asshole,
this game.
bro.
Feel free to toss a comment down below and let me know your honest thoughts.
Okay,
NHL
Okay.
24
pause. Some of this.
I am cautiously optimistic for NHL 24. It's got some good, it's got some bad. The new hitting system I'm excited for. I got the hang of it in the beta. Darius didn't. He complained about the hitting, even though I told him 5 times how the hitting worked, and he still didn't get it because he didn't want to listen. The only thing that bothers me though was the exhaust engine. I said before the show, this has the opportunity or the potential to become very broken, and I don't think they'll change it at all. I think they'll just tell the players like, "Hey, this is how it works. Get used to it."
NHL 25.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Get ready
Yeah.
for NHL 25 pre-order now. Deep dive, same old game as 24, but with more celebrations. Yeah.
All right, Darius, what's up?
I think they've added some very good things. Like the vision passing is very good for not only single player, but I think like World of Chell could really benefit from that. The goaltending on the other side of things, the goaltending they've completely screwed up. They've completely they've made it so children who don't know how to play the game can goaltend. That's what they've done. Like, they've completely pandered in some ways to casual fans because they know that's the only people who are going to be buying the game going forward. So I don't like that change at all. What they've done, you can only move to what, like 12 or 18 spots, Matt, I think, or something like that.
I believe it was 12. Yeah, and if you hold L1, it allows you to challenge farther.
Right. And they released something yesterday on Twitter that said, we've listened to you, so we're adding the old controls back in, which I don't know what old controls mean because I use the old controls now. Like, I don't even use the goalie controls currently.
Yeah, I think it was the controls from 23. They're adding the 23 goalie controls.
Right, which I feel like most people don't use anyway. That's just my opinion. We all use the alternative controller or whatever. So I don't know how that's I don't know how that makes anything better. And realizing and changing something back to the way it was because everyone hates it through the beta seems like a failure to me, considering that was a major selling point in the game, that they fixed goaltending. So I don't like that. But like I said, they made some good changes. But like personally, like I wasn't really excited for 23. Like I'm the same level of excitement up until 22, let's say, every year. And I know I'm going to get it because I'm a sucker, right? 23 changed a little bit. I got it later. With some help.
No, you didn't.
I didn't have to buy it. Yeah. I waited. It was like a month later for sure. And
waited a month to get that game? Did he actually?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, because it was a few weeks after the video, his infamous video on NHL 23.
That's right. And I ended up getting it as a gift. I did not pay for it myself. Anyway, I got 23 after some time. But that excitement has faded for me personally. Like for 24, like I really don't see myself jumping out of my seat to get it even after a month. There's nothing. They've done nothing to the offline modes, and online is pretty much
franchise mode. There's been nothing.
They said they're not. They said B Pro is going to be the same as well as franchise mode. They already said that. So they've made no changes to that. I don't know what the game modes trailer is going to be because they haven't done anything. So. There's nothing offline, and online is basically the same besides these few gameplay tweaks that not too many people like. So I don't know. I might pass. We'll see what happens, but I'm not very excited, and I probably won't get a day
It's not
one.
passing.
That'd be the first time you passed.
Hey, come on, I'm a playmaker. Nick, what are your thoughts?
Anyways.
This video has been going almost 30 minutes, I would think. But I'm going to say quickly, my biggest pet peeve with this game, just because I didn't play the beta, I didn't get to because I messaged EA Help, and they said, for every 100 people that signed up, only 20 people got a code. So I was not one of those 20 people out of 100, unfortunately. But I will say, the sustained zone pressure, I didn't get to try it out myself. I like it. You should reward teams that actually play the game correctly, not sound like a boomer, and they should be able to, have a higher chance of scoring. The worst chance, like this happened to us the other day we were playing. We outshoot a team 15-1 in the third period. They score on the one goal and we lose. It's like, what the hell is going on? So that's good. Vision passing is good. I think power play should be better. Should be easier to cycle, move the puck in the O zone. That goes hand in hand with the one-touch passing, and that's also a good thing. The only thing goalies I can't speak on. I don't play goalie, so that you guys already spoke on that. But I will say the thing I hate the most, as someone who does like using the deeks and like having fun with them, being more of a skilled player, I think I'd say I'm one of the more skilled players out of the people that we play with. It's just like it shouldn't be that I don't like. It's a part of my game that I take pride in, that I've worked on. Being able to pull off between the legs passes, even saucer passes between the legs deeks. The crossing obviously I haven't been able to do because it's hard. I don't like that they've made it too easy. I feel like the skill gap is closing. When you look at teams that are in higher divisions or just better players in general, what separates, I think, good players from bad players in NHL is the ability to pull off geeks and make space for yourself. And if they make that easier, it just, it removes the whole point of getting good at those kind of moves. Like, if I can just press triangle and do the cross whenever I want, there's no fun in it. Like, I remember people, like, posting clips, pulling off the cross leaks. It's like, wow, that's cool because it's not easy to do. But now, anybody, half the fucking player base will be pulling off the cross leaks. So that's my only main gripe with this game because I didn't play the beta. I didn't get to experience the hitting, which Darius didn't like, or the goaltending, which both of you didn't like, or that the sustained zone pressure was broken. So I can't speak on that, but the only thing I didn't like based on what I've seen is that the deeks are way too easy now. I think it's stupid.
Yeah, in the beta, it almost seemed like the deking didn't matter on your actual deking attribute. Like my playmaker, I believe they had an 83 overall deking attribute, was able to do like multiple Michigans during a game. It's like an NBA 2K if like Shaq had, Kyrie Irving's dribble bag. It's like that would make no sense. There's gotta be
Demigod,
that skill. There's
demigod.
gotta be that skill gap, like you said, and there has to be a way to balance that. Like if an 83 deking playmaker can do like forehand and backhand Michigans multiple times a game, then what's the use? There's got to be a skill gap.
There has to be. Yeah, 100%.
I just hope they're not picking up the pieces from this in years to come, if that makes sense. Like having to go back, because we know how the yearly sports game cycle goes, right? They can only do a few things a year, or nothing, as we saw last year. And like, I just hope they're not picking up the pieces and fixing things for 25, 26, whatever.
They will be. They will be.
But you know what I mean? Like going back to the way it was, because they're like, hey, that was a colossal failure or whatever it is, right? I just hope that it's not a bad thing. I hope it ends up playing well, so they're not like backtracking and stuff. But I don't know. There's the beta did not play like we've played betas before, and we're like, okay, this is a beta. Like, don't, expectations are very low because they're gonna fix things. There was a lot not to like with the beta. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's fair enough. Fair assessment, guys. But I think what we will do, just for people that are watching, we'll probably just upload this whole thing as a audio and a video thing. Just make it a podcast episode. We've been going long enough to make it a podcast episode. So, guys, we do have another video coming out, which we're gonna record after this, about the Matthews and the Keep extension. So whether you're watching this first or that first, tune into the next one. I will do the same outro. But guys, good to be back. We're ramping up again. We do want to do team season previews. Maybe some top 10 lists just for a little interaction baiting. I'm man enough to say that. Let's be real here. And so for those of you watching, make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. TikTok, Instagram. Actually, TikTok, I'm sorry, I've been lacking on. I'm going to be honest with that. One of my main goals for this season is to fix that. I'll start uploading them because Darius does make good shorts for this, so I apologize. But,
thanks,
YouTube,
man.
Twitter, all that fun stuff. Instagram, Darius is fucking pumping out the shorts on there, so that's good. And YouTube is looking cool. So, yeah, the hockey season is coming up soon. So, with that being said, guys, if you're watching this in the day, have a great day. If you're listening tonight, have a great night. And as I always say, if you're watching or listening, actually, no, don't watch while you drive. But if you're listening to this while driving, always drive safe, guys. See you guys in the next video we're sending. Peace out, everyone.
For more content, visit our YouTube channel and check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Don't forget to follow the guys on social media at Matt_Mondays, at Nick LaFlame, and at Darius Dominguez.